Frederik Christian Rosenkrantz. Frederik Christian Rosenkrantz, January 19, 1724, May 15, 1802, was a Danish noble, statesman, and a wealthy landowner. Background: Frederik Christian Rosenkrantz was born in Copenhagen, Denmark. He was the son of Privy Ivar Rosenkrantz (1674–1745) and Charlotte Amalie Skeel (1700–63). Frederik Christian Rosenkrantz became a varlet de chamber Kammerjunker in 1741 and a chamberlain in 1748. In 1749, he was appointed as a judge of the Supreme Court of Denmark, a position he held until 1771. Likewise, he was released from the court in 1749, when he was appointed into envoy extraordinaire for the Prussian court, and in 1751 by the English court. In 1760 he was appointed as a Knight of the Dannebrog. Early career: in 1763, Rosenkrantz's career received a tremendous boost. The king appointed him to the War Secretary of the Navy, as well as the first director in the newly created road-building system Vegbygningsvisen. He also admitted into the Order de l'Union Parfaite. In 1764 he received the title of Privy Councillor, and in 1765 began working for the General Trading Company Det Allmändelige Handelskompagni. In January 1766 he became the War Secretary of State Government Service. But Rosenkrantz's predecessor as head of the fleet, Count Frederik Daneskiold Samso (1703–1778), complained to Christian Roman VII that the fleet was not being run properly. The king responded by dismissing Rosenkrantz from all his important government positions. In 1767 he was appointed to the Privy Council Consulate and a member of the government's inner circle. Finally, he became part of the Order of the Elephant in 1769. Frederik Christian Rosenkrantz retired when he was 46 years old, but was associated with people who would attempt to overthrow the Struensee government. The result was that he was relieved of his ministerial pension. It was disastrous for him, as he had accumulated a huge debt of $140,000. Prime Minister. For the next 13 years Frederik Christian Rosenkrantz lived privately on his estates. He occasionally worked at the court but had no official office. In 1784, Crown Prince Frederik conducted his coup and deposed Hoge Guldberg government. The circle around the Crown Prince chose to take some experienced men in the government, including Frederik Christian Rosenkrantz. He was reappointed as Prime Minister and President of the Admiralty and Commissioner to Council Commissariatscollegiate. He was considered an experienced administrator and could bring the government a continuity to the time before Johann Friedrich Struensee (1737–1772). He remained in this office until June 1788. Family life. On 11 October 1748, he was married to Dorte Reeds (1730–1801) in the Church of Our Lady Vorfru Kirk. She was the daughter of Chamberlain Ton Reeds of Barretskov Manor 1700–1743. They had 3 sons who were born between 1749 and 1762. While the last 2 died shortly after birth, the oldest, Ivar Rosenkrantz Levitzow (1749–1787), lived until age 38. Legacy. Frederik Christian Rosenkrantz was the Rosenkrantz family's most prominent man since the 1600s. From his parents he inherited the Stamford House, Roseholm Castle in Jutland, and the North Zealand manor houses Ekholm, Ryegard, and Krabbesholm. In addition, he bought Trudholm, and his wife inherited Barretskov in Jutland.